All right, hey, shalom, 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 shalom. This brother Ashemaiah. First, I'm going to face east, Shalakia. First, I'm giving honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Nakah, Kadesh. Got honors to the elders apostles, Great Millstone. Peace and salutation on my fellow Aki, my Akwat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. This is going to be a short video. It's not going to be long. But I've been in Florida for the past, well, the title of this video is going to be called Reuben, Unstable as Water. This was going to be a sit-down lesson. Um, Florida, the state of Florida kind of, the ecosystem, the life of Florida kind of gave me the inspiration to make a video on Reuben. And through the spirit, I believe I'm from the tribe of Reuben. All right. Well, who are the tribe of Reuben? So-called Seminole Indians. Okay. And one thing about Reuben, this is a walk and talk as well. Lord's will, I do a part 2 on the same topic. But the tribe of Reuben were not just Seminole Indians, but the word Seminole just means runaway. And the word Seminole, it came from the Spanish word Seminole. So it was a byword, okay? As go to Deuteronomy 28, all right? You shall be called a proverb and a byword, a proverb and a byword, wherever you're scattered amongst. And one of the main things that the natives of Florida was called was Seminoles because Seminole means runaway. And one of the main things they were doing was running away from the conquistadors during 1513 when Leon de Ponce, I think I got his name wrong, okay, founded the state of Florida. The word Florida means field of flowers. All right, goes back to the Spanish word Floridia. So this land, Florida, is technically belongs to the tribe of Reuben. And it's very beautiful. It's very, very tropical. It's hot as hell too. But it's beautiful. It's thriving. It has its own ecosystem. It has its own personality and life. But the people that own this land, that once owned this land, that was once populated in this land in a large quantity, has now been killed and slaughtered. Okay? Now they're be called Seminole Indians. Now, before they were called Seminole Indians, they were called many names. The Cahuca, the Togobaga, the Calusas, the Ice, okay? The Tomocas, the Miami people, okay? The word Miami comes from the native people in Miami, okay? Which means, I believe, great waters, if I'm not mistaken. But this land, Florida, not just Florida, Georgia, Alabama, what's another one? Mississippi, okay? Those are all belong to Reuben, all right? The southeast of North America belonged mostly to the tribe of Reuben. Now, Gad had all of North America, but southeast of North America, them states, the southeast states, belong predominantly to Reuben, okay? But as it says in Deuteronomy, Genesis 49, Shalaki, of Reuben, unstable as water. Why we're unstable? Because we went up to our father's bed. And as Reubenites, we are very unstable people, man. All right, we're wild people, man. All right, we got that royal mentality, but we also have that wild emotional mentality. So us Reubenites, it's hard for us to, I won't say be emotional, but, hey, man, we'll light a motherfucker up when we get the chance. So Reuben, unstable as water, thou has gone to my concubine's bed because our father, Jacob, the tribe of Reuben, we're supposed to be the head tribe of all the nations. Head tribe of all the tribes. But what happened? We fell from our power. We fell from our high seat because we lay with our father's concubine. Okay? And I would believe that that would be wrong if that, I don't want to name it, but Lord's will, I get the chance to read Genesis 49 again, but the concubine that we lay with, we lost our position as the head tribe because we're the firstborn. But, that leadership, that head tribe power goes to Judah, okay, the tribe of Judah, so-called African Americans. And you have and that's the beautiful thing, Judah and Reuben are the same brothers. Okay, there's a lot of Reubenites that look like Judites, and And they're scattered. Like Reuben is scattered amongst Judah to the point that we actually look like Judites. We got kinky hair, thick lips, broad nose, and brown skin. All right, speaking to myself as well. I, I look like a so-called African American, but I'm from the tribe of Reuben. Okay. But Shalaki, I should have waited to this video to, waited to sit down and do this video. But I really wanted to just bring this out, man. That the tribe of Reuben, we're not very. We don't have a face. If I could say that, which means that, what Issachar looks like. You know what Gad. You know what Naphtali. You know what Judah looks like. But Reuben, we're so scattered to the point that we look like these other tribes. It's hard to see a Seminole Indian man, in public. That's very, very rare. Okay? And yeah, like I said, you have a lot of so-called African Americans are Reubenites and Gadites. So that's an add-on too. Okay? So us Reubenites, we're scattered amongst the other sons of Jacob. Okay? In this land, Florida, you Edomites, y'all slaughter a lot of Reubenites, man. And the Lord's gonna pay for that, man. The Lord's gonna pay for what you've done, not just to the tribe of Reuben, to the tribe of Judah, but all the 12 tribes, man. All right, Shalakia, it's a short video, like I said, but Lord's will, I'll do a part 2, and I'll do a sit-down lesson. Something in my spirit wanted me to start this lesson right now, because I love talking about history and the tribes, and I pray that I get more information on the tribe of Reuben, because there are some Reubenites that need to know that there are Reubenites. There's a lot of Reubenites out there that don't know that they're Reubenites. Okay, I'm like for myself, when I came into this truth, I thought I was a Judite, but the Spirit was telling me, no, I'm from Reuben. All right, because I checked out my father's lineage. He's Gula Geechee. All right, and if you brothers grew up on that show, Gula Geechee Island, that was Reuben. Okay. That's spiritual. Hey, Thawada, shalom to the brother Iron Eagle, son of Reuben. Deuteronomy 33:6. Let Reuben live, not die, and let not his men be few. Right? Because hey, it's hard to see a Seminole Indian man or a Seminole Indian woman. You may see what's the name, Choctaw or Cherokee, but it's very, very hard to see a Seminole Indian a man or a woman. But Cherokee and Choctaw, the five civilized tribes, those are Reubenites as well. Brother Eno, shalom. Those are Reubenite tribes. All right, you ever do your research? The five civilized tribes were Reubenites. When you watch the movie Sinners, when the Choctaw came to their house, to them Edomites, those were Reubenites. Those wasn't Gadites. Because why they're called five civilized tribes? Because if you look at Gad, Esau looked at Gad as primitive. But them 5 civilized tribes, as from Cherokee, Choctaw, Seminole, Muskogee, which is Creek, and what's another name? It's another tribe I can't think of. But those 5 civilized tribes, were more civilized and more upright than Gad. Now, I'm not shitting on Gad because Gad is our brother, but Gad was more of a war primitive state. Reuben knew how to dress. They knew what clothes to wear. They know what colors they wanted to wear. They know what hat to wear. So they were a higher level. Not saying that Gad is bad. Gad is a beautiful. I met Gadites and they're very, very beautiful. And they're also the children of Israel as well. So they're going to receive the promise. But the reason why Reuben was called the 5 civilized tribes, because they dressed like Esau. They were civilized in Esau's perception. Okay? So Reuben, we're so scattered amongst the other tribes that we look like Asher, Naphtali, all right, Gad, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Okay? There's a lot of Reubenites in Bahamas. There's a lot of Reubenites in Barbados. There's a lot of Reubenites in Brazil. Okay? All right? Not all Reubenites are in Florida. Got a lot of Reubenites in Alaska. A lot of Reubenites in Philadelphia. So, like that movie Optimus Prime, calling all Autobots. Hey, man, calling all Reubenites, man. All right, hey, wherever you are, man, the Lord knows what tribe you're from, and the Lord's going to bring you back, and the Lord's going to show mercy upon you, man. So this is same here. I thought I was Judah when I first woke up as well. Yeah, I thought I was Judah as well. And you could tell a Reubenite by his looks. You know, they have them cheeks, lips, the Native American looks, man. It says, but the Spirit bears witness in all things, right? Roman 8:16. The Spirit of witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. That's why when you check up Seminole Indians, Judah, Benjamin, Levi was vibing with Reuben. Why? Because those were, hey, Reuben in the Southern Kingdom, they were brothers, man. They knew that they were from the same lineage. Why does Judah and Reuben vibe so much together? Why are these both powerful tribes vibe so much together? Because they're from the same mother and father. If you actually do the research on Judah and Reuben, they're from the same mother and father. That's why you had that's why Reuben was bringing Judah in when Judah was escaping from slavery during the Floridian Wars. All right, the Seminole Wars. Okay, so it's a lot of beautiful history, man. And I just want to bring this out, you know, for Reubenites that scatter out there. If this video resonate with your spirit, that you might be a Reubenite. Now you might be an Israelite, period, but you know, Israelites become in 12 tribes, and you might be from the tribe of Reuben. So, hey, man, you know, I pray that this video is edifying. All right, brother iron equals the water for the precept. Hey, call Allah Yahweh Shemi outside by Shimmer Kakadash. Like I said, Lord's will, I'll do a sit-down lesson later on, and I talk more about history about the tribe of Reuben, because this I think, you know, in my spirit, I think Reuben needs more. Wherever Reuben is scattered, they need more information who they're from and why they're there. You know what I'm saying? Say, call Allah Yahweh Shemi outside by Shimmer Kakadash. Shalom.